Hello and welcome to my first time reaction to the show Wonder over Yonder. It's a bit of a tongue twister, at least for me, non-native. But yeah, thank you so much, Color, for the request. He joined my Patreon and did a show request, which never happened before. It's an option I've had on Patreon for a long time, but you know, I guess I listed it as like anime reaction, and people know I've seen so many that it's probably hard to request something. But I guess I never said you couldn't do cartoons, so yeah, that was an option. And yeah, we're going to check out Wonder over Yonder, which aired from 2013 to 2016. It's 2 seasons, about 40 something episodes, but I believe the episodes are like double episode. So for example, like episode 1 is episode 1 and 2 in a 20-minute package. I don't know if like on TV they had a 10-minute episode. Maybe that's how they had. But yeah, should be interesting. I've never heard of it. The creator, I believe, is Craig McCracken, and you told me he also did a Powerpuff Girl, which when I was young I might have seen some episode maybe on TV. I can't quite remember much about it. I've also not seen much cartoon. I really enjoy South Park. My favorite cartoon is probably BoJack Horseman. But beyond that, you know, I really haven't watched much. I've always been more into anime, right? Even though I've always been interested in watching more cartoons. Stuff like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, the Boondocks, I've heard the name, they seem pretty cool, but you know, it's always like pushing it to when they'll watch it. So yeah, they should be interesting. Let's see what we got. Thank you so much once again, Color, for the request. I don't really know how many episodes I'll be posting every week, but I think I'll basically record when I have time, and then I'll put them into one video together and try to upload once a week or something. Hopefully that's okay with you. But yeah, for anyone new to my channel, I do timer reaction. This is how the page is gonna look. So the goal is basically you find your copy of the episode, whether it's on a streaming site or like a Blu-ray or a pirated version, whatever you want. So basically I do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then on go, you press play, I press play. My version starts right away with the async opening. The episode 1 and 2, which are a package, is 21 minutes and 58 seconds. If you're watching on different site, you might have like more lengths because of logo or something, so calculate difference. But yeah, it is a timer reaction. This is how I like to do it. This is how I like to watch reaction. I prefer like timer reaction than edited reaction, so you know, I don't really miss anything. But yeah, I don't know if there's too much more to say. I really don't know what to expect. I haven't even read the synopsis. I like to be blind, so let's find out. And thank you so much again, Color, for the request. Really appreciate it. So episode 1 and 2, again they're packaged into one. Let's watch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. A dinosaur. I like that the creator's name is Mike Kraken. That's a good name. It's a good song, yeah. Okay. Bingo Bop. That's kinda catchy. Lord Hater. I've got subtitles. Metal. They're just eyes. I guess it's kind of brutal, in a sense. Metal. The greatest. Who will stand up to him? Oh no. That is a bit of fun. Okay. Is there a hero somewhere? Western vibe? Or is it sheriff? You talk. Just call a meeting of the League of Nations and I'm sure they'll do something about it. Doing it. Base villain. It's great. Base villain. That's kinda catchy. Free crowd surfing. Worth it. She's strong. They're weak. They didn't destroy it. That's nice. I want that band. I guess you can't be evil all the time. Okay. As all villains know, you have to do stuff yourself. Never trust your subordinate. Bad villain. It's great. Best villain. Uh-huh. Did ich? You haven't lived life. There's more to life than evil. Okay. I don't think you could do more than 5 hot dogs. Huh? Wow. One musical chair is something. It's actually weak, huh? Wow. That's kind of pathetic. Huh? The lesson on this is that he was never the greatest. It's only because of his friends and subordinates that he was great. Oh shit. This skull is pretty cool. Oh yeah, yeah, it's like a trick you do with your mouse to click faster. That was funny. Defeated by own statue. Oof. That's a 8 to your ego. Oh. Wow. And everything is great again? You really like kissing, huh? Oh. Does he leave? That's a bad winner. Leave the man alone, so he lost. Okay. Whoa, that's a cool design. Oof. Ah, you're not dead. That thing is really cool. You tame one like a Pokemon and train it to fight the other one. Wow. The Bronco football team, I think. Maybe. Eat her back. Ow. Wow. Super speed, hein? Fireballs too. Lasers and fireballs. How OP are you? Ow. I mean, that's good enough. Man up. Got in. Perfect. I feel like you would have broken that. Wood is pretty hard. All the slap sound. Yeah, obviously. It needs warmth. Cooked. You're kind of invincible, aren't you? Damn. She's kind of immortal. Like, no damage. It really is kind of annoying. Help. Don't just dance. He's gonna hatch. I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah. Did it actually imprint? If so, again, just make it fight its own parent, you know? In the world of Dragon, that seems like a way to do it. You must be born and instantly kill your parent. It's not looking very dragon. Yeah, different species. I see. So it's just food. Well. Hmm. What? There's always a bigger fish in the sea. Oh, monster in the sky. And all is well then as well. Okay. Okay. That's the ending. And that was episode 1 and 2, I guess. Okay, okay. As always, honest reaction. It was interesting, and it's definitely something I'm not used to. As I said, I've watched so little cartoon, and I know that this is like the classic style of cartoon, right? The kind of Looney Tune, over the top comedy, right? Very much aimed at a young audience. And when I think about it again, like I've watched something like BoJack Horseman or South Park, which is very different from usual cartoons, so I guess I've never quite experienced the classic style of cartoon comedy. So in a weird way, it's kind of my first time. I mean, again, I'm sure I've seen like some Looney Tunes episode when I was young or something, but never a lot of anything. It's definitely on the childish side. I think, that's no secret, right? It's not really the kind of comedy I'm used to, right? I think the best way I can put it is that, yeah, it feels like comedy meant at little kid for like a morning cartoon before they go to school, right? I like the voice acting, I like the animation, character design are interesting. I feel like, it's a lot of episodes, right? So I wonder if I'm gonna like it over like the 2 seasons that it has. It's one of the things where like I think one episode like this was kind of fun, but I do wonder in the long run if I'm really gonna like get enough into it, um, you know, to want to finish it. That's kind of my feeling right now. Obviously, it was a paid request, Color, but as always, I'll be honest, right? And I'm gonna give it more episode for sure. Again, I did enjoy episode 1. It was a fun episode, but I do wonder, like, yeah, do I really want to watch 40 something episode? I'm not really sure right now, but I can see the appeal of it. I can also see that I probably am not the target audience. It's definitely a show that you would love when you grew up with it. I totally get that. I mean, as I said, for me, I've mostly watched anime, and there's many shows that I feel like that. I used to love when I was younger, and now not so much. And I can see of why I liked it when I was younger, like this style of comedy, for example. But yeah, don't think I'm negative on it. I thought this was fairly fun, so let's give it a second episode and see how it develops. Like, does it stay this kind of like random, over the top comedy, or is there a bit more of a plot going on? Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. So let's watch episode 2 next. Here we go. I'm gonna change. Well, not 2, 3 and 4. It is confusing. 3 and 4. No. No. Here we go. Okay. Wait, why is there like apostrophe? I just noticed. Here we go. Okay, so episode 3, 4 of Wonder over Yonder. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Rip, I didn't reset the timer, sorry. One more time. For real this time, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It works. This song is memorable already though. It's a good one. It looks like Lord Hater is gonna be a recurring character, which is nice. I like him. Wow. I guess it's like that stereotypical goofy bad guy that just keeps losing. Yeah. Like, it's a Team Rocket type, is the comparison I got. Now I'm feeling bad for Mr. Hater. Stop bullying. Hmm. Okay. Undo the thing. Don't do that. It's definitely one of those shows where the villain, Mr. Hater, is gonna be much more relatable than the main character. Oh shit. Like a Thanos glove or something? Or mech. Okay. Mecha in kaiju battle, basically. I guess like Lord Hater and his army are not really evil, they're just lonely. I like mustard. That is scary. How sad, huh? To be honest, I don't really like popcorn that much. Like, it's tasty for like the first minute you're eating it, but then it becomes very stale, I would say. This kind of music feels very Looney Tunes, right? I guess, yeah, even though I've seen very little Looney Tunes, this show feels totally Looney Tunes, right? I guess that's the vibe of it. Even this kind of animation, the chasing and everything, it's like a modern Looney Tune, basically. I mean, actually, there might still be some modern Looney Tunes show, I just don't know. I'm not up to date. Okay. Nice punch. What is this? Alien technologie. Ok. Don't interrupt. Wonder is really the real menace of the show. Okay, well, that was a thing that happened. And your helps ended up being like more of a mess. He just does what he feels in the moment. I mean, fugitives. Okay. There's no way he's gonna listen to what you're saying. It's gonna be important. Of course. It's alive. What? What is it this time? How'd you even live life without getting pricked? You can fly. You've dropped the facet very fast, huh? Wait, it's down there? What is shooting up? Sharing is caring. Well, great. Yeah, maybe not. That was simple evil. You both probably smell bad. Huh? At least you look cool. Okay. This ship is super dry, you know. Alright then. Alright. Yeah, I don't really think the show is for me, if I'm to be honest. I feel kind of bad again. It's a paid request, but as always, I'll be honest rather than, say that I enjoy something when I don't. I'm not gonna say the show is bad or something, right? It's just not for me. I think it's, something that's not that hard to understand, right? I don't know if you really watched me a lot before, Color, if you know, like, the type of show I like and stuff like that. I'm definitely open to cartoon, but I think this kind of, like, cartoon meant at a very young audience, right? Maybe not for me. I think for me it's just, the comedy is constantly random. It's a lot of, like, over the top jokes that just come out of nowhere and flow into each other at random, right? It's maybe not the kind of comedy I like as much as, like, comedy that's kind of built a bit more. And I also feel, yeah, it's clearly a show with no story, right? I mean, those two just go around and end up in crazy situation, and I don't really mind this kind of concept, but what would make it interesting for me is that if the place they go to is interesting, but here, since it's really, like, constant, like, random comedy and over the top stuff, I feel like it doesn't have much of that. So yeah, I feel bad, but I think I'm going to pass on this show. Of course, since you did a paid request, if you have another show you want me to try, or even movies, or even anime, or even songs you want me to react to, I'll make it up to you, of course. Um, you know, I'm always willing to give a try to things, but I feel like, yeah, Wonder Over Yonder is not really my kind of thing. Um, I can see the appeal, and again, I'm not saying it's bad, but yeah, I just think it's not my kind of thing. I'd rather be honest. I don't see myself watching another 40 episodes of it. Um, you know, when I was young and, watching TV, maybe at that time, I think I would have enjoyed it. But yeah, now maybe not really my thing, right? Um, I hope I did not a bad job at explaining, my feelings on it. Um, and once again, I want you to know how much you watch me, how much you know, like, what I usually like in terms of shows, movie, and stuff like that. But again, feel free to suggest, request anything else. Um, you did do a Patreon request, so if you've got anything else you want me to give a try instead of this, I'll definitely give it a try. I'm sure you can find something I like and I can make it up to you. I do feel bad because, as you said, it's a show you really liked yourself, when you were younger and all that, but I just don't think I'm the target audience for this. Yeah, so I'll be honest about it. Yeah. Anyway, contact me on Patreon and let me know what you want to do, what other show I should check out, or anything like that. Thank you nonetheless for the request, and yeah, just let me know. Otherwise, thank you everybody for watching. Sorry, I'm not gonna continue the show. Maybe there's some other channels doing it. I'm sure you can find someone more into this type of cartoon. And yeah, have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. See you.